Dreams can come true. And welcome to the Sailing My Magic channel. My name is Duke and I am solo sailing Magic, my 2015 Lagoon Catamaran, around the world. I always dreamed about being around dolphins. They always look so happy and energetic and totally at ease as they glide through the water. They like boats and actually come to you to ride the pressure wave. Do your dreams include going to a kava ceremony and listening to the music with a group of people? Mine do, and the gathering was delightful. I'm always intrigued how different groups cook differently. In this case, it's roast pig rotisserie. They also wrapped up different meats and vegetables in leaves, and they're buried in a pit with hot embers and hot rocks in order to steam them. Dreams also include exploring shipwrecks. I love to climb through them and try to identify things as I'm going along, trying to pick out what worked and what didn't. And every ship is different, and it's in different stages of disrepair, so it's really a wonderful time climbing through them. I dream of meeting different people in different cultures and seeing how they all cook, and also how they find food. So large ocean flats, you can have clams, crabs, and sometimes fish. My dreams include finding local arts and crafts that I dream also includes swimming with giant, majestic whales, hearing them sing underwater and watching them in their graceful ballets. I love seeing how affectionate the mother and baby whales are together. They do cuddle and hold one another. Think about coconut water, perhaps with a little rum inside, or a get-together for some beach volleyball with a bunch of like-minded people. Maybe you dream about a healthy reef filled with tropical fish, blues, greens, and silvers flashing in the sunlight. Did you know that sunrises and sunsets over the ocean are often spectacular and have brilliant colors that you don't see elsewhere? I always dreamt of catching lobster, and now I do catch lobster. Also, there's these lovely little French restaurants at the waterside. You can't miss that. Or history. This was Hemingway's house in the 30s. In his novel, The Old Man and the Sea, the shark ate most of his giant fish before he could get it on shore. Hemingway also started the Hemingway Fishing Tournament. My dreams of meeting different peoples also include seeing different dancing styles, especially in the islands. If you've seen the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, then you've noticed that a lot of it was supposed to be in Nassau, which has these giant fortresses to protect against pirates. There's also sunken plains scattered here and there. They're very interesting to dive in and take a look at. Some are deep and some are shallow. There's a Truk Lagoon that's filled with an entire fleet of Navy fighters that crashed during World War II. One of the wonders of the modern world is the Panama Canal. Going to see an island carnival should be on everybody's bucket list. The costumes are usually spectacular, and they spread the dates out through all the islands. You like looking at artifacts like this antique anchor. Then again, maybe what you really like is sailing. How to put a spinnaker in front of your Genoa without having a bowsprit. Yes, it can be done. Maybe you dream of those secluded shores with nobody in sight in any direction. The world is all yours. Then you can find those postcard perfect pictures that only you can see. Best of all, you get to meet people and make friends with fellow sailors. I dream of all the beautiful bays and harbors along the way. You have a grand view of the white boats and the sparkling ocean around you. Much of the sea life swims by you unafraid, much closer than a zoo. Special dishes like a Sunday roast. And I dream of visiting special ruins like the 1785 Russell Ruins. Please click on like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help me, and it's totally free. I love the architecture of different things. This one reminds me of the underside of a turtle shell. And this is a Scandinavian troll statue named Hector. in Puerto Rico. And here you can see some fish. These are not sharks, even though they're acting like it. These are tarpon, but they're definitely acting hungry. And this is a statue in French Polynesia. The big eyes are supposed to denote intelligence. Here you'll see there's 4 pieces of fish, along with my baguette and rice. Look, there's a beautiful manta ray swimming majestically by. These are very interesting since they don't really chew on anything. They're filter feeders. These majestic animals are not going to bite you like a shark, so they're wonderful to watch. This is the Notre Dame in Nukuhiva. And don't forget to visit the swimming pigs. They will swim out to your boat and beg for handouts. Don't feed them on shore, though. I love to see old forts and dream of seeing many more of them. There was so much gold in Portobello, but the Spanish couldn't fit everything in their giant warehouse, and they had to put the silver on the street. Sometimes you're just going along the beach and you run into a really cute little restaurant and bar. Also, California doesn't really have any significant waterfalls that I've seen, but I'm happy to say there are many waterfalls elsewhere. This is the Picton Castle, an old bark that is used for training purposes. And this is the stone store. You go up the Keri Keri Inlet, and it's the oldest stone building in New Zealand. I love old architecture. This grotto was used in the 007 movie Thunderball. And this is a Mona monkey from Grenada. The monkey does not live with a person, but it has gotten used to coming up to people and accepting pieces of banana. Sundowner time.